a few more practical examples of a Keli Shemelachto leheter. Over here, yes. So we know regular Shabbat candlesticks or a wallet. Generally, these are Muktzeh. But what about a candlestick that you didn't light any candles on that Shabbat? It's just a stick that you put candles in it, but there's no fire there. You didn't light any fire on it. Not that the fire went out, that this Shabbat it wasn't used at all. Or a wallet that had no money, no coins, nothing in it when Shabbat began. These two, although seemingly we view them always as Keli Shemelachto le'isur, or even more, in some scenarios, more than that, depending if they're more expensive or not, Chesron Kis maybe. In this example, they are both considered Keli Shemelachto leheter, and you can move them. Why? For the simple reason of they weren't serving their purpose. They didn't have anything Muktzeh on them when Shabbat began, so they don't receive the Muktzeh status by default, just because they usually are. They have to have been Muktzeh when Shabbat began to be Asur. There's a difference between these and, for example, a hammer. A hammer is always considered Keli Shemelachto le'isur, even though if I didn't use it yesterday to hit anything, inherently the hammer is always used to hammer in something that is Asur to do on Shabbat. But candlesticks or a wallet, it only becomes Asur when there's a fire on it or when it has money in it. But if there's no money in it, inherently it's not a problem like a hammer is. So that's a chiluk they make in the poskim. That's a distinction they make between the two. Now a hand fan is also very common. No problems whatsoever. That it's open and you can fan yourself when it's hot in the summer. It's considered Keli Shemelachto leheter, and you can move it as well. A broom. So a broom in our generation, a broom is not considered a Muktzeh. Why do I say in our generation? Because before we had tile and marble floors, at the floor of people's homes was dirt. And very often, there's a problem with dirt that it gets uneven. And if you come and even the dirt now, you're violating an isur in your house of boneh, because you're evening the floor, you're fixing the dirt, you're leveling the floor. That's a problem. So the brooms, before the invention of the marble floor and the tile floor, were a problem, because when you would broom and clean the floor, you would level the gumot, they say. You would even out the different holes in the bumps. It's a problem of boneh in a house on Shabbat. Our generation, no, Baruch Hashem, no one lives in that way. Almost every home we've ever been to has some sort of flooring, whether it be wood or it be marble or it be tile. So for that reason, what? Yeah, or Persian rugs, exactly. For that reason, there's no issue of boneh whenever you mop or when you broom your floor, and it's not a problem. The broom doesn't have the status of Keli Shemelachto le'isur anymore. It's Keli Shemelachto leheter, and it is permissible to use on Shabbat. Have a wonderful day.